দেখে যা দলে দলে দলের ভাড়ায় নবীন বাঁধের বাঁধন কেমন বেশ করে দেয় ফলে ফুলে আয় 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 রে মনু রাখের কুলে আয় আয় হেলে দুলে দেখে যা দলে দলে
Everything that is still has life latent. Everything that moves has life manifest. It is in the still, silent precipice that the waterfall finds its beginning. The flowing river takes its birth from an unmoving glacier or lake, or from the rain, born and shed by monsoon clouds. 1,000 trickles roll down the hilly slopes, until like fellow travelers they meet and find their common destination in a river. In Bihar Santhal Parganas was born such a purely rain-fed river, the Mayurakshi. It drained the rainfall from the Dumka hills, swelling as it flowed through the districts of Birbhum and Murshidabad in West Bengal. Its water red from the red earth it brought from the hills, red like a peacock's eye. So they called it the Mayurakshi. But to the farmers of Birbhum, the Mayurakshi was just an idle stream, in evidence only during the rainy season. Their life depended upon their paddy fields, and their paddy fields upon the rain. That was all they knew, and all they needed to know. The river had nothing to do with them. Three years out of 5, the rains were good. The soil had its fill of water and more. And the farmers were happy with thoughts of plenty. As their plows waded through the expectant soil, and their hands gave it the seedlings to nourish, their hearts went out to the rain in silent gratitude. The rain that was twice their friend, for not only did it give life to their fields, but also filled their irrigation tanks. When the rains were over and their fields were drying, they took water from these rain-fed reservoirs. But the rains were irregular and capricious. There were years of drought, times of scarcity and distress. Still, an unspoken faith kept them going. The land was wonderful for rice. All it needed was water. But where was water to be found? In years of drought, the water in irrigation tanks shrank too low to be of any use. the river too looked paralyzed. Yet there was a time when it was full of water. If only that truant water could be held in a reservoir. That in fact could be done. At Masanjor in Bihar, the river ran through a narrow valley between two hills. Here, the first 5-year plan envisaged the construction of a dam across the Mayurakshi River, which would harness its water to the soil's needs. The dam would back water upstream into a lake, spreading over 27 square miles, submerging 3,500 acres of cultivated lands. Nearly 7,500 persons would have to be relocated. To do this, the government of West Bengal reclaimed 4,000 acres of wasteland. Model colonies were built to provide accommodation for displaced persons. The 25th of February, 1951. The construction of the dam and the main reservoir of the Mayurakshi River project started. Though machines were used wherever necessary, the dam was built mostly by human labor. The project employed over 20,000 men and women at the height of operations. The Mayurakshi Reservoir project was the first of the river valley projects to be completed within the first plan period. Valuable help came from Canada in the form of generous contributions under the Colombo Plan. The dam, completed after 4.5 years of non-stop work, is thus a living monument of Indo-Canadian friendship and cooperation, and has been aptly named the Canada Dam. The dam stretches over 2,000 feet in length, and from the lowest bedrock to its top rises 155 feet. "21 radial gates, each 30 feet wide, serve to hold up additional water and can be raised to pass the high flood discharges over the 740-foot-long spillway. And rubbing its back against the upstream face of this massive structure lies the vast sprawling lake, like some powerful giant in bondage, ready to serve the most vital needs of the people all the year round. A powerhouse has been constructed at the foot of the dam. Here, water gushing through penstock pipes at high pressure spins 2 generators, each capable of producing 2,000 kilowatts of electricity. Mayurakshi Power is being supplied to 4 development blocks and several surrounding urban areas, including Rabindranath Tagore's Shantiniketan at nearby Bolpur. The main function of the dam, however, remains irrigation. Taking off from 2 higher sluices is the Bihar Canal. This canal irrigates 20,000 acres of land in Bihar Santhal Parganas. 6 sluices regulate the flow of water down the river. About 25 miles downstream at Tilpara is the main barrage, the nerve center of the elaborate canal system of the project. A smaller dam by itself, the barrage has a reservoir of its own, fed by the rains in the regulated Mayurakshi flow. Head regulators constructed on both ends of the barrage let a controlled flow of water into the 2 main canals, each serving vast areas of land on either bank of the Mayurakshi river. The journey of the canals, however, is by no means smooth. The terrain is often uneven, and it is not uncommon for them to encounter a river cutting across their course. Sometimes the canals negotiate the hurdle by joining the obstructing stream, picking up its water, and taking off from a barrage a little way down. In more difficult cases, it rides high above the river basin in a concrete aqueduct. The existing weir of the Bakreshwar River Canal system had to be remodeled and extended into a barrage to hold the confluent waters of the river and the Mayurakshi Canal. The Mayurakshi Canal takes off from this barrage without interfering with the old Bakreshwar Canal system. A distinctive feature of the project is the aqueduct over the Chandrabhaga River, being the largest in the system. More than 1,400 structures, bridges, aqueducts, cross-drainage devices of various kinds, and even falls had to be constructed in order that the canals can flow at a steady slope and reach the soil they are meant to irrigate. The 2 main canals act as supply lines for several branch canals and distributaries that spread out like branches of a tree on either bank of the Mayurakshi, delivering water to 600,000 acres of land. The Mayurakshi project has its own telephone system. Officers posted in various sections of the project communicate the exact water needs of their areas to the dam authorities. The engineer at the dam releases just the amount of water required and no more, so that the precious Mayurakshi water is not wasted. And so from life latent to life manifest. The Mayurakshi water, once useless to the farmer, now flows through the land like warm blood in dry veins, filling the remotest irrigation channels with its message of life, carrying new vitality to the land. Now when the fields are thirsty for water, the farmers of Birbhum do not have to search the sky for signs of rain, for the Mayurakshi River project gives them water where they want it, when they want it. This sure and ready supply of water is not only a guarantee against nature's vagaries, but also gives promise of much higher yields. This vast agricultural region, which seemed to have been singled out for scarcity and misfortune, is now well on its way to a richer life. Guarding this domain of assured plenty stands the Mayurakshi Dam, the splendid symbol of harmony between human endeavor and nature's endless bounties.
জলের ভরায় নবীন বাঁধের বাঁধন কেমন দেশ ভরে দেয় ফলে ফুলে আয় আয় আয়